MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the World Series between the Atlanta Braves and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with the bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
It's the moment these players have been waiting for. Game 1 of the Fall Classic is on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Drawing closer to the start of Game 1, let's join public address announcer Alex Miniak.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Houston Astros.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I think the guy to watch is Matt Kemp. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
Jackie Hillman gets the call on the mound here at home for Game 1 of the World Series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, take a look at that career ERA in the low 2s. Not an easy thing to do in the day of smaller ballparks and guys hitting a lot of home runs. One thing he does, he stays away from the barrels of the bats. And if he continues to pitch like that, he's going to have his way with a lot of teams. It'll be interesting and fun to watch him in this one here today.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And we're fortunate enough to watch one of the best outfielders in the game. The Gold Glover resides in left field, can go back on balls as easily as go in on balls. Strong, accurate throwing arm. Look for him to make a play today.
Leading off tonight for Atlanta, the center fielder, number 4.
First pitch on its way. And we are underway from Houston as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1.
First pitch, 7:05.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Chan ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Batting second, the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. First offering on its way. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Hillman has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
The 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Shelby Miller.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. He had a nice performance in his last outing. 4 RBIs, right? Clutch hits, driving in guys when they're sitting out there in front of him. I'm looking to see if he can have an impact on this game as well.
Greg Maddux is on the mound here on the road for Game 1 of the World Series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most reliable first basemen in the game, makes the routine play. Not only that, he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious errors.
Now at the plate, Diego Corona. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Astros, the catcher, Diego Corona.
First delivery to him on the way. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Now the 2-0. Skied into very shallow right. Kemp has a read on it. 1 down.
Batting second, the center fielder, Archie Chan.
At the plate, Archie Chan. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
2 balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. So a full count now.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So striding in, Michael Lee. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the stretch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Chan, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now a throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The 2-1 home. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back safely. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 3.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, number 3, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
The set and the 2-1 on a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One left for Houston, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Coming to the plate now, Freddie Freeman. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Cox ranging back. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, Matt Kemp.
At the plate, Matt Kemp, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. And with 2 away here in game 1 of the World Series, let's give you a little refresher course at the roads these two teams took to get where they are tonight. Now batting, Kyle Harker. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. No score here as we play inning number 2. Too high. Ball 3.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
In now, John Ryan Murphy, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. On the ground to the left side. He's got it, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Striding in for Houston, Nate Walker, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Walker.
First offering on its way. Ball 1.
That's inside.
One and 1 the count now. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. The 2-1 home is a ball below the zone.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. And that's out number 1.
Batting 6, the designated hitter, number 2.
Stepping up to the plate, number 2, ready to get his day at the plate started right here. He's set, and the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
Nope.
1-1. Fouled off. Bottom of the second here with no score. The bouncer to the left side. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 7, the left fielder, Gary Cox.
Now to the plate, Gary Cox. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Hit sharply on the ground, and the Astros have their first hit of the contest.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Now at the plate, number 30.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
He's set. Here it comes. In there at the letters 0-1. Cox leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Strike 2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. 2 out with a man at first. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Throw over to first. Runner's back. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Now the payoff pitch home. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in for the Braves, Gordon Beckham, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Beckham.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Standing in now, Scott Trent, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Fouled away. The 2-2. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Into the box, number 4. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a snap move over to first. And the runner back. First pitch on its way. Strike taken to throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
The windup and the 0-1. Inside here with the cutter, as he's lucky that one didn't get him.
That's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Lee looks up, and it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
We were wondering who was going to strike first with the long ball. What a moment for him right there. Home run in the World Series. No one can ever take that away from you.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. As he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. But the Braves are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. We played 2.5. It's now 1-0 Atlanta. Digging in, Tony Kemp. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The second baseman, Tony Kemp.
Here's the first pitch to him. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Kemp is really a rare talent in this sport, a true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
Count remains at 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Into the box, Diego Corona.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Trent is right there, and that's the second out.
The center fielder, number 12, Archie Chan.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Archie Chan. He drew a walk his first time up. First offering on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
And a curveball taken for strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
I got the count. 2-2.
Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series, and the Astros have pulled back even now with 1 run apiece.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael.
Into the box now, Michael Lee, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That's taken for a ball, and it's 1-1 now to the Astros right fielder. Two out, nobody on. Clips the corner of the zone with the sinker for a strike. Ready with the 1-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Astros able to tie it here on the solo home run. We're through 3 here in the Space City, all even at 1 apiece. Next will be the designated hitter, Shelby Miller. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Miller.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a cold strike two. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball two. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. A ball and no strikes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. The 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Chan has a play, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And my gracious, look at that comparison. Both guys into triple digits. That is some serious gas. 2 gone now in the Braves half of the 4th. And coming up, the dangerous right fielder, Matt Kemp. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Outside for a ball, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2-2. Three and 2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Down in order go the Braves. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. So here's the cleanup hitter. Number 3 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 3.
From the stretch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Ball 1. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. The 1-2 misses. Ball 2. To short. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
In now, Nate Walker, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Fastball, strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Stepping in now, number 2. That's a strike. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
Now the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. 1 out and a runner on second base. 1-2 now. Skied into straightaway right. Kemp has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for the Astros, the left fielder, Gary.
Ready for another chance? Gary Cox. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And this one's in the dirt. The throw will go to third. And, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
The set and the 1-1. And he fouls this one off.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. He's set. The 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Now batting, number 30.
Striding in, number 30, and they're runners at the corners now. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Hard on the ground toward short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. All tied at 1-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Braves to discuss his thoughts on Atlanta's lineup so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said that collectively as a group, their timing appears to be way off. As a result, they're often getting blown away at the plate or simply fighting pitches off. In the dugout, they're talking about getting things started a little bit earlier and simplifying their swings to give themselves a little bit more time to get the bat through the zone. We'll see if they're able to make those adjustments, guys.
The left fielder.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Parker.
First pitch on its way. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Into the box, John Ryan Murphy. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. One run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Popped him up. Corona is under it. 1 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Gordon Beckham.
At the plate, Gordon Beckham. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And a ball, 1-0. A ball and a strike. Parker, the runner at second with 1 away. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Full count still. Runner at second here with 1 man out. A bullet to first base. And they got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1 out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Scott Trent.
Standing in now, Scott Trent. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Cutter low, 1-1. And he misses. 2-1.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but he will run this one down in right center. A tough L9, and the inning is over. Braves strand 1. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Stepping into the box, Tony
Leading
Kemp.
up for the Astros, the second baseman, Tony Kemp.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And that misses. 1-1.
Ball 2.
And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now. And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Slow roller down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball, as that keeps things at 2-2. And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Murphy is after it, but the throw is late, and he's aboard after the strikeout. So not the start to the inning he was looking for, as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. Digging in once again, Diego Corona. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Count 1-2.
And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
In now, Archie Chan. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. And again a throw, a dive, but he's back. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in. Runners off for second, and this one gets away. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. One out and a runner on second base. This one's down to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
The right fielder, 8, Michael.
In now, Michael Lee. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this pitch is right down the middle. Strike 1.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
The 0-1 pitch. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
The 1-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Count over at second. Chan is over at first with one away. High in the air out to center field. Number 4 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, number 3.
Ready once again, number 3. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First pitch on its way. Strike taken up in the zone. Comes set. The 0-1. Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Kemp. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. 2 left for the Astros. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Number 4 comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Fouled away. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. One-two pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. And now the count is 2-2.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board. So both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Stepping in now, Andrelton Simmons. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. 1 out, nobody on. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Two balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons. Called strike 2.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Into the box now, Shelby Miller. And this is hit hard to the right side. Fouled. Two out, nobody on. Hit to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Settling in now, Nate Walker. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Here comes the first pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
The 0-1 delivery. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Ready on 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. He'll try again. 1-2. Lays off. 2-2 now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Number 2 is on deck. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Into the box, number 2, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Standing in now, Gary Cox, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Number 30 would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Score remains tied 1-1. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Now at the plate, Freddie Freeman. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The high fastball is in there. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The next 0-2 is a fastball way up and in.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
So here's Matt Kemp now, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out at Mark DeRosa. So far, so good. A pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Kemp in front at 3-1.
Count is 3-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Striding into the box, Kyle Harker. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Line towards center field. Chan is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Up next for Atlanta, the catcher, John Ryan Murphy.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the catcher, John Ryan Murphy. First delivery to him on the way. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
A ball and a strike.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little earlier.
2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. Now a line drive, and that may be enough to break our tie. That's down for extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. He's in at second safely, as a run is also in, and with it they take the lead.
The third baseman.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
In now, Gordon Beckham. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Count.
One and 2. Here it is. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring, an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
Here's a pop-up now. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home.
Nope.
And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Up next for Atlanta, the second baseman.
Now at the plate, Scott Trent. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll get back in standing. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Back in standing. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The 2-1 pitch. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. Walker has got it, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Braves pick up a run on the RBI double. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's now 2-1 Atlanta. Ian Thomas gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Ian Thomas.
Striding in once again, number 30, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose.
The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Here's the 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Next up for the Astros, Tony Kemp. Now here's the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
1 strike, count.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. Diego Corona is on deck. The 3-1. Line toward the alley and left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Throwing to second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of role they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Diego Corona. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Has a look, now the pitch. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Kemp leads off second with one gone in the inning. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Now a long throw home. He's safe at the plate. And Game 7 is tied.
You know, Dero, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Into the box now, Archie Chan, and a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. In the air, out to right. Settling under it is Kemp as he tucks this one away for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 8. Michael Lee.
Standing in, Michael Lee. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1-0 the count. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And there's the first strike, 2-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
The 3-1. Here's a fly ball, well hit. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are tied 2-2. Buddy Whitaker been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Astros, number 10, Buddy Whitaker.
Digging in, number 4. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
Scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Up next for Atlanta.
And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
Digging in now, Andrelton Simmons, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Chan is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter.
A couple of pretty good performances turned in on the mound so far, as evidenced by the numbers there as we show you the starter comparison in this 2-2 ball game. Plate now is the designated hitter, Shelby Miller. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
Here's the 0-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Down in order go the Braves. Score remains 2-2. Yasmero Petit is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 52, Yasmero Petit.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 3. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Number 3.
First pitch on its way.
Nope.
And that misses ball 1. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Fouled off.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the 8th, as it's starting to look more like one run may be enough to win this one. Ready for another shot now, Nate Walker. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
The batter, number 2.
Coming to the plate now, number 2. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Has a look. Now the pitch.
1-0.
Ball 1. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Waiting on it, the center fielder. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Gary Cox.
So striding forward now, Gary Cox. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Kemp. Still going back. And that 2-run home run delivers an 8th inning lead. So it's a 2-run shot to right center as they've taken a 2-run lead.
This is going to be one of those moments we look back on in a couple years when we relive this World Series. That swing of the bat late in the game to take the lead, huge blow.
The batter, number 30.
Stepping in now, number 30, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Drilled on the ground to short. Taken in by Simmons. Throw in time and the side is retired. Astros play 2 on the 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Braves. And Houston's taking a 4-2 lead.
Your
Paul
attention,
Lee
please.
comes on from the
Now
pen,
pitching
hoping to
for the
finish this one
Astros.
off here in the top of the
Number
9th.
16, Paul Lee.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Freddie Freeman, will be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
0-1 the count. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Too high. 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
And he popped him up. And that's in there, base hit. So it's an inning-opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Standing in now, Matt Kemp. As he'll watch a knuckleball that dances its way in there for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, 1 pitch is a knuckleball that misses 1-1.
Well, late in a game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
Freeman aboard here at first with nobody out. And a wave and a miss at a knuckleball for a strike. And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
In now, Kyle Harker, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. One there. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Astros win the World Series opener and take a 1-0 lead. Buddy Whitaker gets the W on the mound. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 41,168. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.